Have you started 2023 thinking about divorce? If so, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Simon Dippenaar and I'm a family attorney. Divorce lawyers often refer to January as divorce month. It is when many couples take the first steps towards ending their union. Now, why is this the case and what steps should you take if you and your spouse have reached the end of the road? It would be trite to suggest that calling time on a marriage is equivalent to a New Year's resolution, the vast majority of which are forgotten by the 15th of January. But this is a time when people take stock of their present and consider their future. Sadly, sometimes that means deciding to move on and build something new. This year in particular, we've emerged from 2.5 years of COVID. The early stages of hard lockdown put couples under a lot of pressure. The removal of the restrictions halfway through last year allowed everyone to get back to normal. But the festive season threw couples back together, and some found themselves reliving all that was intolerable about lockdown. For some, it was the final straw in a marriage that was already crumbling. Current environmental pressures such as cost of living increases and the daily irritation caused by load shedding also put fragile relationships under strain. If all this sounds familiar and you are considering divorce, what should you do now? Leaving a marriage is a huge financial and emotional consequence, which is why many people stay married even after the love has died. But there are some measures you can take to prepare yourself for the process. Only then should you approach an attorney and put the legal wheels in motion. Now, do you have a professional mental health provider, such as a therapist or counselor? Do you have friends and family you can count on for support? What is your child care arrangement? Will it need to change with one household becoming into two? Give these matters some thought in advance and it'll make things easier later. Now, do you have a family lawyer or do you know of one? If not, now is the time to do your research. Ask any friends or family members who've been through a divorce for a recommendation. Find out about their experience. Different lawyers have different approaches and you need to find someone you feel comfortable with. I believe in divorce with dignity and do not encourage contested divorce, which can drag on, become costly and cause tremendous distress. Other lawyers take a more aggressive adversarial approach. Only you know what is appropriate for you. If you don't already have a record of your income and expenditure, create one. As year-end statements arrive, save them to a folder. Even if you are not the one responsible for the family finances, now is the time to bring yourself up to speed. And when it comes to negotiating maintenance, you will need to know the cost of maintaining the household. It's not a good time to take on new debts or change jobs. Financial stability is more important at the moment than pursuing a career opportunity. Even if your breakup is amicable, wait until your divorce is finalized to start dating again. You don't want your friendly, reasonable spouse to become hostile out of jealousy and turn an uncontested divorce into something much messier. Also, beware of social media. Don't underestimate its influence. If you haven't yet started divorce proceedings, don't preempt your own course of action by saying or even hinting at your intentions on social media. Be careful what you say about your spouse online, both positive and negative. If you gush about their parenting skills but later ask for full custody of your children, you may undermine your own argument. Once you have these preparations in place, you are ready to file for divorce. It's a good idea to consult a family lawyer. If you have children, significant assets and/or a pension plan, among other things, you are unlikely to understand all the financial ramifications of divorce without professional help. Hopefully you and your spouse will be able to reach agreements on terms such as maintenance, division of assets and child care and contact, and avoid a contested divorce. This is the least costly and least stressful option. If you are considering divorce and don't know where to turn, talk to me. I'll work with you to explore your options and I'll ensure you divorce with dignity. Give me a call on the number in the signature below for a discussion in complete confidence.